Oh my goodness, thank you, Ben. Hi everyone. Oh my goodness, what have you done, Ben? Oh, bless you. Subscribe for 21 months. Thank you so much, Ben. Oh, bless you. I knew he was a sweetheart. Yeah, gosh. Oh, nice, Kraken. Yeah, it's we got all the red usernames in you. Hi everyone. Yeah, I got this for like £12.50, I think, something like that. Yeah, it's I got this around sometime last month, and I've been meaning to play more of it. I love my peppy as all heck Japanese rhythm games, so couldn't say no. One cool thing with this, yeah, this was on a bunch of stuff, Cricken. I've got the DS. There were two DS ones. I've got the first one somewhere. That came with like two cute little drumstick styluses. But not styli. I think styluses is the plural on that. I always forget on that. But yeah, I've made it a channel points redeem if you want to request the next song. You can see the song list. Well done. It's a lot of a lot of these song names I don't know how recognizable they'll be, but there's like some anime and game ones a good few of you will definitely recognize. There's also loads and loads of DLC for this game, which I'm gonna try and see if that ever goes on sale and then buy a lot of it. And that has some Studio Ghibli songs I'd really like. Oh, I haven't even tried that armor. I think I read it works, but not ideally with them. Oh, I should, God, that'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Yeah, yeah, I guess you'd put the red notes on left and then just the blue ones on right, wouldn't you? Although, I don't know how you'd handle, like, the big ones. But yeah, hi, Armo. Hi, Armo. Hope you're doing well, man. It's, oh, nice, Jeff. Hope you're enjoying Rocket League. And thank you, Justry, for the host as well. Very much appreciate it. Hope we're all doing well. Yeah, I'll just do a bunch of songs, basically, for a little while. Nothing too crazy. I hope my... Look at that, the game audio seems to be quite quiet. If I stick a song on, we'll see how that is. Yeah, we'll just do a bunch of songs. It doesn't seem to have a story mode, as far as I can tell. It has got a online battle mode. Also got a delightful array of characters. I feel like he should look familiar. There is some free DLC for this as well.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, nice, Cricket. Was that as soon as you saw that one, that was an instant, yeah, we're getting that one. Well, let's not. Welcome to the land of Peppy J-pop, my friend. Alright, so I think about there, that's really weird. I configured the OBS audio to... Yeah, if I put it down slightly below that. Please let me know if game audio is too loud, too quiet. Hello, Infinity. How are you doing? How are we all doing? Apparently I did too much mobile Twitch. Oh, DJ Johnson. Hi, Mongoose. Oh my goodness, everyone's coming in. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I'm starting to get a buffer in Infinity. I could probably... tell you what, if I lower the bitrate, not a huge amount, but just a bit. I don't think we need a huge bitrate for this game, I'd assume. Yeah, how are we all doing? Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for subscribing, Kasai. For 8 months as well. Oh, bless you. It's, Oh, thank you so much, Kasai. A lovely gesture. Yeah, good, thank you. We're going to play some, we're going to go all weeb in the most fun way possible. Not with a drum controller, just with the Switch Pro controller. But yeah, we've got, sort of in-game song requests on. It's a lot of stuff in here you won't recognize, along with a song from Moana in Japanese. It's quite fun. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the paid DLC songs. Because this game's been out for like a few years now, so I'm I hope it'll go on sale. Oh, and no joke, this song on the hardest difficulty is obscene. I thought I knew my ABCs, but I do not know them on extreme mode in this game. Alas. Oh, nice Kasai. Okay, so we're going to do Cruel Angel's Thesis, Cricken's Request, and then we'll do the Pokemon Alola theme. It's a lovely selection to start with. I think otherwise I'll just do these in order. I mean, to be honest, I've been doing some of the familiar ones over and over. Like, Evangelion or Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. We've got the Yokai Watch dance as well, the one that Nintendo of Europe guy danced to. So a lot of fun stuff in here. I would like the drum controller for this, but it's probably pretty pricey. So the thing is, I can generally do hard difficulty okay. Sometimes I can do extreme, maybe-ish. Usually I'm pushing my luck with that, but I sort of vaguely can. But we'll go hard on this one. Because yeah, something tells me hard was difficult enough as it is. Yeah, that's right, Infinity, well spotted. Yeah, Mongoose, I guess the prices aren't too bad, but it's that there's so much of the DLC, isn't there? It's, thank you for the host, Kasai, and thank you so much again for the subscription. Yeah, so what we got? We've got, I'll get through these quick, all the anime ones we're doing, so... Evangelion, then Pokemon, and then One Piece will do. Wish me luck. It's like dying on the first Goomba in Super Mario Bros. 1. Got the first note wrong. If I plug this up, I'm going to blame it on not configuring the input lag very well. Oh, this is a no, isn't it? These are generally the shorter versions of... Oh, oh, it's got to be Crickety's done that, right? Oh, God. Yeah. I have this still coming out of my PC speakers. I thought I'm... This will be doing okay despite that. Do keep them coming though, please. Yeah, I love room games. I'm not going to claim to be an expert on them, but I do get in. Ooh, why am I talking? Not really downtime very easily doing this. So hopefully you will enjoy the tunes and the crazy drum beats. Yeah. Yeah, so there might not be a whole lot of running commentary doing this. Alright, right, yeah, Eva. I've got a bunch of anime songs on this. We're doing, oh, hello, Fireball. I think we're going to do Pokemon next, wasn't it? Which is Lola. Actually, speaking of, tell you what, what's in the lowland Pokemon we can do to make this fit in? Have a look. Well, apparently the chops are in the Lola. Oh, hey, I tell you what, let's do Litten. Let's do Litten. So, when it grooms its fur, Litten is storing up ammunition. The flaming fur is later coughed up in a fiery attack. Traders often have a hard time getting this solitary Pokemon to trust them. I have to admit, I really didn't like the, sorry for how you could, it's a bit awkward the angle on this. I wasn't that keen on Incineroar at first, the final evolution, but they are quite fun. I like the way they're characterized as like a larger-than-life wrestler. Oh, actually, oh, I'm going to regret this, but we are going to try the extreme difficulty on this. I feel like 6 or 7 stars I can sometimes get away with. We'll see. So people I haven't said hello to. Thank you so much everyone for coming in. I hope you're all doing well. Please say if I don't intentionally ignore people on this. I might accidentally blank people. I really don't want to. So we got Pokemon and then One Piece. Done the Pokedex redeem. Yeah, please let me know if I miss any redeems as well. I'm not always great at that. But I am hopefully great at this. Expectations to check. Here we go. Oh god. Oh, I regret everything. Oh god. Oh, it's the alternating ones that. Oh dear. Oh my god. I need to breathe. And when I said I could do 7 stars, what heady days those were. Ah, god, this game's exhausting. Okay, yeah, we should have done that. It's because I've done a couple of extreme songs, so I'm like, oh, I can do them all. Oh dear. The requirement for the teams wasn't to actually clear the songs, right? Oh. That's more than 7 stars. Oh, there you go. I hope you're satisfied. Okay, duly noted. We're doing hard on that one next time. What was it next? It was One Piece next, wasn't it? Yeah, I'll probably stick to hard generally. Unless it's a song I've done a few of these on Extreme. Oh, Rotom, have you? Oh, Rotom, which one do you fancy? Oh, you downloaded Stardew Valley. Nice. Oh, which one do you fancy, Rotom? If you want to have a look at the list, we can also kind of slowly go through them if you want. Yeah, we'll go. There's a Shin-Chan theme in here as well. Yeah, let's go One Piece. Yeah, we're staying on hard. We somewhat fancy our chances. Oh, Totoro, nice. Oh, I'm liking. These are all anime. There are some more anime DLC songs on this as well. Again, please let me know if the game sound needs to be louder. Oh, might be, this kills your finger. It's just like barely manageable. I reckon Lucky would be good at this game. How many episodes are they on One Piece now? I think it's over 900, right? Or at least close to that. Yeah, the other thing as well, the easier difficulties, it does feel like you have to... There are less notes you have to hit to clear the song. Without the last one, really. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace, isn't it? I still want to stream Octopath at some point, but... I think I wanted something a bit more quote-unquote light for the moment. A bit more arcadey. And also, I am not above J-pop at all. I kind of love it, so... It's kind of my jam anyway. There we are. 1,001 chapters. Oh, it's a 987 episodes. Wow. Oh, Infinity, you're doing a Luffy emote. Nice. Oh, we like that. It's you'll have to forgive me. I think this camera auto focuses and the lighting seemingly goes a bit oppressive and creepy at times. Not the intended effect, honest. What is intended is Totoro's Whimsy. Where's that? Oh, I'm at the end of something else. Where are you, Totoro? Yeah, sometimes the... Oh, there's a few... Oh, for Jeff Yard as well. There's a few Toho songs as well. Hiya, Jeffy. But yeah, it's... I got obsessed with this one earlier. You might recognize Jeff. which I mainly know from that Ronald McDonald meme video from Japan from like 10 plus years ago, the melody of it. It's a really fun song on this, which I actually did clear the extreme difficulty on, but probably can't do that consistently. Like, where are you, Totoro? Where are you? Totoro, Totoro. That's Doraemon. Oh, there's a Spirit of the Way song in this as well. Oh god, Jittery. What do you reckon, Jittery? Should we try the expert difficulty on that again? I'm really sorry, where is Totoro? Nah, would it be under J-pop? Is it Variety? No, we were just there though, weren't we? No. No, it's not under Vocaloid. There it is, Sampo, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna regret picking extreme every time, aren't I? But thank you, Jittery. Yeah, we'll do Alphabet Song next on extreme. Oh, the opening to Totoro's adorable, isn't there? Yeah, there's only two. Oh god. I think I was going too quick. Yeah, this is fun, isn't it? Yeah, I can't compensate too effectively during it, but I'll try it. Oh, isn't it nice? I'll show you my button mapping on this as well, in case you're wondering what on earth I'm doing on this. And yeah, I assume this is DMCA hell to play something like this, but... I don't know, maybe the drum beat will cover it. There we go. Hey! Everyone go watch Totoro. Hey, hello, Eckhart. Hello. Oh gosh, so Mongoose, is that 2 requests in a row to do ABC on Extreme? Oh, we got... Oh, what's Assault BGM 1? Is that in that? It's gonna be in the games, I assume. Oh, it seems that's from like a Namco arcade game, but I don't recognise it. Thank you, guys. Oh, no worries, Mongoose. If you want to have a look at the list to pick something else, if you do want to, I'll happily do it again twice in a row. I mean, I'll probably fail it twice, because shockingly enough, the Alphabet Song is no joke on this. Isn't that nice? Yeah, Eckhart. Forgive me, Eckhart. I was actually planned. The initial plan was to stream Octopath tonight, but I had this game on the mind of it because of just coming across a Katamari tattoo while we were all on Dune Pretty stream, where the Katamari prince was rolling the drum from this game. I was like, oh, I did get this game in December, and I treated myself to it while I was on sale. I mean, how could I not? Education? Oh god. Oh god, this is where it gets hard. No. Like, how is this preschool level education? Like, we're like a doctorate in this, frankly. It's cute though, isn't it? So the Lord, if you know the words, I'm gone now. No, it's when it's multiple alternating ones in a row, I have not got that down. Wow. I think I need a refresher on this topic. Oh god. This is not from lack of trying, I swear. Oh, god. Oh, not the encore. Believe it or not, I think that actually went better the first time I tried that off stream. But if we are to sit with them again, alas, I think it should be on hard difficulty and no high. I mean, some of these are very like you can't just go by the star ratings on them. And like 1 or 2 of them are still like 1 or 2 stars even on extreme. Oh, bless you, Monk. Are you sure that was applause worth? Bless you, thank you. Let's go Splatoon. Yeah, I'm gonna keep tempting fate by. It's only because I've done this on Extreme a few times. If I remember the start of this on Extreme is horrible, but then I think it gets a bit easier after. Yeah, some Nintendo stuff in this as well. And the Mario Odyssey theme as well. Yeah, how's everyone's evening going? Anyone else playing the Taiko drum of sorts? Yeah, from this point on, I don't think this is too bad. So hard to keep up with. Oh no! Oh no, we got it. Sometimes I just cannot keep up with it. Okay, we cleared the son of these. Oh, thank you, Mongoose. God, yeah, it's when it's like 2 blue notes and then a red note, or like 2 red notes and a blue note. I struggle so much with those. I can do like the triple ones in a row of the same note. Sometimes I just have to actively think, okay, because I've got blue on the triggers, and then red is sort of Y and B. So the bottom left 2 face buttons, and then down and right on the D-pad. I can kind of quickly alternate to do the same note repeatedly, but it's trying to coordinate it on the spot that gets so difficult. Oh, nice jump up, superstar. Yep, let's go. Skip too far ahead. Jittery, it's on the timer just for half a minute. So, I think that is the only limit I'm pretty sure I put on it. Oh, Jeffy, thank you so much for doing shout outs. Just to check, I haven't missed any other, Okay, no, yeah, so Jump Up Superstar next. Cool. Okay, I failed this on extreme when I tried it, so we're doing hard. Yeah, thank you so much, Jeffy. Yeah, you've got this as well, Mongoose, right? And we were playing it quite a bit at Nintendo South Wales on release, weren't we? That event. I think someone had the drum there, didn't they? I wouldn't mind the drum. It's a. If I see it discounted, I might pick it up. Although I assume it's probably out of print now, right? I remember seeing the drum, diagrams of it. You kind of had to weigh it down with what looked like a water bottle. Like, it had a compartment to put that in, so I guess it wouldn't slide across the surface you play it on. There is a motor control option on this as well, which is quite fun, although I don't think I can be accurate with it at this speed. And then in handheld, you can use the touchscreen as well. Be your one. I hope there's no audio echoing from the game on my microphone. I kind of tried to position the microphone away from my soundbar, so hopefully I'm not hearing off-putting echoes on that. But yeah, I did have the intention of streaming this, but it just kind of occurred to me today. Yeah, it's be a nice fun one, especially with the requests. I'm glad you guys are enjoying those. If I do more streams of this, I'll probably lower the price on that. I don't know how sustainable 1,000 nanos is on that. I do genuinely fit my controller on this. The amounts of mashing. Oh, nice, Mongoose. You did get it with the drum. Nice. Yeah, because I don't know if I had to play this a lot. Hey, Jittery on a bit of Dragon Ball Z, do we? Nice. Where is it? No, that's Namco original. Yeah, honestly, if I play this enough, I'll probably end up wanting the drum for it. I think you can buy it separately. Maybe the physical copy of the game would sell reasonably well on its own. Yeah, there we go, Echo. It'd be cool if we had Rock the Dragon on here, although if you're only going to have one, it should be there, shouldn't it? I think there's no Sailor Moon theme as well, which I think is basically the same in Japanese and English, right? They didn't do a crazy, completely different localized song for Sailor Moon like they did with DBZ. Alright, wish me luck. Wish me luck on extreme, girl. I'm gone. That's that doesn't count. Honest. Oh, this is such a good I love songs where you can just tell the singer is having the best time ever. And that's so the case with this one, isn't it? Well, it's not the worst extreme song, but it's bits like that where it's like, okay, I'm definitely losing my combo there. Here he goes. I bet it's his karaoke favourite. Good. I've got to. Oh no! Close enough, although... Yeah, too many of the bits with mixed notes, so... Yeah, I think... Yeah, that's a 6. Oh my goodness, retro! Hey! Oh, thank you, Cora. Thank you for the raid. Oh, is this Donkey Konga as the raid message? I do approve. You know what? I should actually... Of course, I actually have Donkey Kong bongos within reach. But yeah, welcome everyone. Thank you so much. I'm just going to actually grab said pair of bongos. If you'll pardon the accidental euphemism. Oh god, I don't know if you saw that snowfall of dust. There we are. I have been meaning to do a Donkey Konga and Jungle Beat stream at some point. But because I've got the GameCube controller adapter connected to my Switch, I guess this would just work straight away, right? It's have a fiddle. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid, Cora. What were you just playing? Sorry, no. Of course I know what you were just playing. You were playing Majora's Mask because I was there earlier. How did it go, Cora? Thank you so much for the raid. And yeah, welcome everyone. We're doing a bit of rhythm game silliness, as you all delightfully conveyed with that beautiful, beautiful raid message. So yeah, hello, Pretty. Oh. Let's see if we can... Oh, Pretty, this has the Katamari theme in it as well. Right, here we go. So, got the Wii U adapter that works on that. Yeah, God knows how. I'm assuming there's like one controller scheme that probably works on this. Oh, nice, cool. Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun with like, basically entirely anime music. They have like the Dragon Ball Z opening and all the rest of it. Oh, what do you want? Yeah, there we go, Jitter. There we go, we'll do that for Pretty. Yeah, I did actually, if you play this on TV, you might want to look into these settings for the input lag. I don't think it's as much of a factor in handheld mode, but it is on TV. Like, my TV's pretty good for input lag, but okay, so hold on. Actually, I don't know how I'm going to navigate menus with this. Okay, so it is picking up my bongos as player one. Can I... No, this is going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, I'll tell you what, actually, if I... Yeah, there's not really a way to navigate menus on this. So I guess it would be a case of setting it up with the Pro Controller. And then trying it on the bongos. So what we're doing is we're going into this. Gonna disconnect the Pro Controller, will it? No, okay. It does want yeah. Hi, Gumba. Oh, hello, Papaya, as well. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming in. During drum configuration hour. Trying to get these beautifully gaudy bongo controllers from an age ago to work with this, but if not with this, I am gonna try Donkey Konga 1 and 2 in Jungle Beat via Dolphin at some point. Oh, damn it, we can't. Yeah, I think I did read it wasn't really doable, this bonkers control scheme, but alas. Thank you so much for the follow, Bride 2208. Thank you very kindly. Good, thank you, Papaya. Thank you for coming in. Right, I'll tell you what, let's actually just we'll get straight to a song and then we'll maybe try getting it back on these in the song, but yeah, if the game's not designed for them, then the game hasn't been designed for these since 2004. Yeah, like there's no kind of directional input on this, I don't think. I think you have two halves of each drum. I think it's like A, B, X, Y in some configuration. No worries, Gamba. Yeah, we'll just wreck our Pro controller instead for the meantime. Yeah, maybe I'll see if I can get the drum controller cheap in quotation marks, although I suspect not very cheap. Yeah, let's do yeah, I got a load of game themes in here as well. A few Nintendo ones. Is what we're here for. And definitely on hard, I even I'm sort of like, okay, no. If hard is already 7 stars, Extreme might be pushing it. Yeah, I've been doing good, thank you, Papaya. Yeah, doing pretty well lately and trying to stream more often. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. Enjoy one of the best game themes ever. Yeah, I'm so tempted to pick this up on Steam now. Katamari, that is. Unfortunately, Taiko, no Tatsujin isn't on Steam. A lot of alternating the shoulder buttons on this. I fully expect to be like Groundskeeper Willie in that episode where he talks about his fingers going bad from playing Space Invaders. I won't have much of a trigger finger by the end of this. That was not that bit. Might make that sound bad, actually. Bye, Mum. Yeah, I don't think this is on sale anymore, unfortunately, but... But I think that the full price for this on the eShop is like $49.99. Pounds that is, but I got it for like 12, I think it was. So it might be one to keep an eye on if you want it when it goes on sale. What be my limit on what I can do on it? Nah, that's pushing it. Oh, God. There we go. God bless the people who can do that on the drum controller. I don't think I'd be there. So, on the drum controller, you kind of alternate between hitting the middle of it and then hitting the side. Yeah, it's quite tough, right? Yeah, the skill ceiling on this gets pretty wild. Because you get the what's an example of what I've done on? Yeah, because you get extreme difficulty, which is usually, you know, really tough, and then 9 stars is, yeah. Yeah, we'll try the bongos again. I don't think there's like an elegant way for it to work with that, which it's a shame because these were Donkey Konga was like a offshoot of this series. So, sort of, it was like Namco making a similar kind of game for Nintendo, but with the drums. But did you guys enjoy that? We'll just kind of go through these in order otherwise. This is the kind of game I'll just end up keep doing the same songs on it over and over again. Alright, so I'll see if I can alright, so we've gone there. Let's see if we can change the all of this, it would, even if this works, it would be doing it for every single song, but okay. Okay, that is not an ideal control scheme. Basically, like, that is blue note, and then that, and that is red notes. So I guess we'd want... So would we want like all red on that or? Hmm. I guess we'll try this. This is gonna be really awkward, but oh no, wait, oh wait, to be fair, I think oh no, okay. Okay, this might actually be sort of workable. Ish, it's gonna be such a pain, but oh yeah, much love to Live Lead or Dream Papaya. Yeah, I've missed so many of his streams now. I hope he's doing well on them. It's I'm often in bed by 1 a.m., but I would like to be in on one of those. I appreciate him letting me know on that, and yeah, wish him very well. Oh, pretty, thank you. Yeah, I love rhythm games, bro. It's God, yeah. No, I guess it's fun. It's yeah, it's just a shame navigating the menu is going to be such a pain this way, but like that this works at least. I just thought this probably sounds like murder on the microphone, sorry. Just might want to mute the microphone too. Sorry, I apologise if it sounds like adverts on there. Oh, I'm glad of it. Okay, that was quite hard to do on that. Oh, it's amazing, Papaya. Oh, good on him. Oh, I'm glad he's doing well. Yeah, there is combo, but I don't have it because I got this cheap on the eShop. And let me try and look for it. I assume it's probably sold out everywhere. Possibly quite expensive on eBay. I think it was quite a low print run. Let's have a look. Taiko Switch Drum. Yeah, see, this is the problem with this now. No, it doesn't take any inputs from the microphone, which you would clap into. Ooh, where is it? $64.99. The oh wow, it's like £64.99 with the controller. That's an Argos, not that far away from. Oh no, am I about? Am I getting tempted to make a terrible mistake? I mean, there are some third-party ones on. Yeah, kind of minor road trip, I guess. Yeah, it's. Alright, we'll try a few with the. Yeah, the really irritating thing is the. You know what I could do? This will not be ideal for streaming, but I suppose thinking about it, we could do if I undock the Switch and then it'll take player one input as the integrated Joy-Cons. And then try the yeah. We might have luck, we might have a way of doing this. Oh sorry Jeff, I just noticed that. And also sorry, I will try and keep up with the teams. And thank you as always for doing the shout-outs, Jeffy. Yeah, so I think if forgive me for this going off for a quick second. Sorry about this. So I'm just picking it on this now. And then dock that again. And probably scratch the screen in the process. Oh god. Oh. Well, we can't try it. Oh, shit, that'll do. That's enough. Yes, I guess that's like, not ideal, but it's one way to keep using this, I guess. Oh, I've heard this song. I've heard this in like a Resident Evil, like, dancing meme video. One of the ones I had on my channel during the... Yeah, one of the ones I had on during Halloween streams. Again, the song is probably sounds horrible on the microphone. Yeah, it does work. I don't think it's... Oh, it makes me want to do Donkey Konga so badly now. Give me a reason to justify holding on to these silly things for so long, Nintendo. Yeah, we'll have a stream with these properly at one point with the actual supported games on there. My most dignified moment of the stream. Those bits I cannot, for the life of me, do on these. But, again, to be fair, these aren't officially supported. The fact we can do this at all is quite novel, really. I should be sitting in the launch, should I? Oh, good God. No, it's okay. Well, I think we'll mainly stick to the controller, but we'll do a few songs on here and there on the bongos. And yeah, maybe this could segue into some Donkey Konga streams. Just have to make sure I set that up properly for... I have to make sure I... Freebirds. Oh, I want Freebirds on this so bad. It's, I know they did, there was like a PS2 localized one of these, where they had like Britney Spears songs on it and things like that. It's probably doesn't really fit, and I don't think they really... I think when it came time to localize this one, they were like, okay, the people who want this are going to want the J-pop and or the inherent Japaneseness of it. I don't know if I can turn on to this, cricket. I don't know the words, and even if I did, my Japanese pronunciation would be comical, frankly. Actually, it's on there. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. A bit of a different style of stream for us around here. There is an online play mode on it as well. I don't know how active that'll be, but... Gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that last bit on the bongos, I don't think. Much as we love them. Oh, Craig. I mean, they did actually localize, there's like an RPG Taiko game that came out relatively recently. I think it was in like a third-party Nintendo Direct, I think. Which I'll keep an eye on that when it goes on sale, maybe. But yeah, there's also oh, you recognise that, Jerry? Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah, to be honest, when I got this, I just kind of went straight to the songs I recognise. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff I don't know on this, but we can, you know, we can discover it, can't we? It's no, I don't, unfortunately, Pretty, and there's so many of them. I tell you what, let's if we put this lovely FF14 song on, which I think Armo requested the other day. Yeah, there is so much DLC on this. Oh, nice, Chichu. Yeah, please do, honey. Yeah, I want to hear that. Would be cool if this song was on there. There we go. So Taiko. Oh, Taiko. And I think the first two results here will be, yeah, so Rhythmic Adventure, which is seemingly 2 games, and which looks like it's a yeah, it looks like it's got like an adventure mode to it. Yeah, with like RPG battles and such. Looks fun, doesn't it? It's I think with how late I've got this one, I'll probably wait until that goes down in price. But yeah, so that's the one that really caught my eye, of course, the Studio Ghibli pack. But god, just look how much DLC there is for this thing. Just, oh god. I've got there's quite a few free songs I was able to get. There's an Undertale pack as well, which is quite neat. I suppose it's tough to swallow because like one of these packs is like going to be a quarter of the price I paid for it on sale. Oh, we got One Piece anime songs pack. Detective Conan, it's God, that's a really big series in Japan, isn't it? Not one that I think really took off over here, but that's like I think it's like the teenage or adult detective who got turned into a boy, right? All more Toho stuff. Wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I was sort of like, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting a few of these, and then this just keeps going on and on. Just, oh my lord, they've done so much DLC for this film. And I'm kind of just hoping at one point I'll just have all of it for like half off. And I don't know if I'll get all of it for that, but oh, there's also Taiko DLC for another game as well. God, look at all this. God, the total price of this has got to add up to such a lot. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's that you guys are talking about? Yeah, Stardew Valley is it? I don't think I knew it was 4 players actually now. That's really cool. God, it's still going as well. Yeah, they have done so much DLC for this film. Yeah, I think even if it all goes half off, I don't know if I can buy all of it. But yeah. Okay, look, so we'll do this song, and then we'll do Spirits in the Road. The really nice credits theme from that. And yeah, kind of weirdly, there's also a PS4 one they localized. They localized that. Oh my god, what the fuck? Jesus. I didn't sign up for this. Oh my. Right, slow down, please. Like, oh, no, it hasn't slowed down at all. I mean, the frequency of the notes have, but. Yeah, I definitely have to drop whatever anecdote I was talking about, but get all hands on deck there. Cool song though. I mean, it's a hype chorus, so I can see why somebody does this. Especially about warning, this is a bit horrifying, this sudden change in tempo. Oh my goodness. I does not feel like we got a gold rank on that based on how much we missed, but the game's been quite generous. Oh, thank you so much, Bri. Forgive me, is it Bri or Bri? Thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate that. Yeah, have a lovely evening. Take it easy, Bri. Later. God, yeah, I can't believe we got a normal clear on that, so I guess that's... I'm Bri. Jesus. Just got all the Final Fantasy, Studio Ghibli, yeah, wait, was there a Final Fantasy pack? I probably just out loud said there was during that DLC rubbish and then forgot, but... Oh, that's cool if so, Oh, yeah, Craig. How are you doing, fella? Thank you for coming in. We're about to do some... Where is it? There we are. This is really weird. It's 2 stars on easy and hard, but then 1 on normal and extreme. I don't really know how that works. I mean, it's a very gentle song, so I guess it's not going to be too bad. But yeah, how are you doing, Craig? Good time. Thank you for popping in. How did the rest of LA Noire go earlier, man? Hope you enjoyed. That game is really cool, isn't it? I have actually got a Spirits Away shirt. Alas. That would have been perfect. I feel like the appropriate song to mash buttons to. No, it is lovely, isn't it? This was a Wii game. Craig. Yeah, there was a Wii, Taiko. This is I think this is like the second game in the entire series to get localized. Is that a threat? This song is called Your Melt More. I didn't know I was already in the process of melting. I'm disconcerted. Hi, Ali. How are you doing, fella? Thank you for coming in. Oh, no, Jeff. No, bless you for doing the shout-out, fella. Thank you. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. This time creating this... Yeah, it's... I guess to give you an idea of what... Sorry, go back. Oh yeah, you can play as an Inkling or Kirby in this as well. Which I quite like. They kind of have easier abilities. Yeah, where is it? Game stats. Yeah, they kept all the voices in Japanese, which again, I think they kind of realized, okay, the people who want this, they want all of that. Yeah, control type. So yeah, the way I've got it, yeah, it's sort of like half of the D-pad directions and half of the face buttons are red, and then half of them are blue. But the blue notes I mainly hit on the shoulder buttons because I just find I can kind of alternate between those there. And then alternate between the face buttons, alternate between the face buttons and D-pad for the red notes. And then whenever you get the big notes that come along, you have to press 2 buttons for that color at the same time, if that makes sense. So for a big blue note, I just press both shoulder buttons, either the triggers or the bumpers, and then usually just B and down for the red notes, but yeah, it was quite nicely like that. I mean, obviously the series has its roots in the arcade as like having a big old taiko drum there. You smack away out with some drumsticks attached on tethers, which God, I'd love to have a go at one of those one day. Don't think they're too easy to find outside of Japan, though. Yeah, good, thank you, Lee. How have you been the past few weeks? Work going okay? When's it half term, actually? I think that'll be not soon, at least a few weeks, right? Oh, here we go. We got the, you guys see Your Name. We've got, I think, the theme from it? I did love Your Name, but I have only seen it once. Saw it in the theatre, but... Oh my god. Yeah, lovely little film. Is it still the top grossing film of all time in Japan as well? Oh yeah, I think this is the theme. I do remember this though. Yeah, it was a really good spin on just oh god, get back for a second. Oof. And breathe. Oh my lord. Oh goodness. Oh really, Lee? Do the full timetable. Oh goodness. Oh, I hope you're able to relax on that. Oh yeah, Jittery, I did see that. Yeah, which kind of baffled me because wasn't that was under lockdown, right? It was really strange, but I mean, Demon Slayer is huge, isn't it? It's oh come on, that Street Fighter Whack-A-Mole. I did see a video of that, yeah. Who put a video up on that? I think that was like a reasonably big, like, retro game YouTuber who documented that really bizarre Whack-A-Mole spin from Street Fighter 2. Well, it's more Whack-A-Bison, really, isn't it? Oh, you were talking about, yeah, wear a nice, smart, big old woolly jumper. Hopefully not itchy. Like usually I find jumpers quite itchy, so hopefully it's probably better than the ones I've had. But yeah, we'll just keep going through the songs unless we have in order unless we have requests. Oh, this is quite a quite a meditative one, this, isn't it? Oh no, here we go. God, that woke me up. Otherwise the notes just completely zoom by them. Wow. I do love the dark. Oh god. I do love the quick drive-by. Oops. Oh, I like this bit. Oh. Oh, God. Hello, God. Hello, Xerox. We actually do have the bongos here. They kind of work with this game. The problem is there's not an elegant way to move through the menus. So we'll mostly do controller, but we'll do like a few songs with the bongos. Also, I am worse at the game with them than by the controller. Yeah, usually I think I actually do have the games at hand. The bow's up going to be fit to my bookcase, but yeah, those bongos are from some GameCube era Donkey Kong games, which two of them were rhythm games like this. They're pretty much the same setup, really, with like the circular notes going along the trail. And then one of them was a platformer, believe it or not. Which worked remarkably well. They got some really fun kind of mechanics out of that. Yeah, Donkey Konga and Donkey Kong Jungle Beats, which I've been putting off doing for ages, but I mean, now that I've got the bongos down here, I might as well. Might as well get to that relatively soon. Just have to set them up on Dolphin, which is the Wii and GameCube emulator. Yeah, how are you doing, Guardian Xerox? Thank you so much for coming in. Welcome to J-Pop Central. I do wonder how people have found streaming this game in terms of if anyone's gotten into like copyright strike hell from it. Guess we might be about to find out the hard way. Ah, damn it, that's not combo. Yeah, this game rules, man. I mean, this whole series is really cool. Some cool gems in here, aren't there? Hello, Splatoon loading screen tips. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you for the posture. That's probably a good shout, doing this. Thank you for the host as well, Tipsy. How are you doing? I hope you've been doing well. I think you've streamed a little bit yourself. I think I've seen your icon come up. Although I've not been able to tune into streams as much, at least like over the start of the year, so hopefully I can come back in. Sort of slowly getting back to both streaming more myself and also tuning into everyone else's streams as well. Gosh. I mean, I suppose you could have Doritos in a meal, and I don't think it would make the meal improper. Not making it unconventional, but... No, I'm going to stick in my cozy hard zone, I think. Expert kind of terrifies me. Hello, Baby Yoda Baby Yoda Boba. That is the best username, my friend. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you. Sorry, thank you so much for the follow as well. Oh, and Bry 2,200. Oh wait, no, Bri followed earlier, didn't they? Did they? Oh my gosh, I'm like my brain is all drummed out. Thank you. In any case, thank you, Baby Yoda, and thank you, Bri, for following. And yeah, I hope we're all doing well. I hope we're all enjoying the J-pop craziness. It's maybe we'll do more streams on this. I mean, I don't think it'll be like continuous. Maybe just here and there. As a nice, reliable, cozy favourite to go back to. Yeah, I do love provoke games. I think the only one I've streamed has been Space Channel 5 Part 2, actually, which is a few years back. And gosh, that game is quite a wild ride in the best way possible. Yeah, I'd love to do more. I feel like there aren't that many on, at least on Steam, on PC. I'd love to do more. I mean, there's probably a few more on Switch I could pick up. Sorry, I've just noticed how loud the game sound is going as well. Have you guys been able to hear me while the game songs have been on? I just noticed how loud it was going. Oh god, I am sorry. Oh, I'm a bit all over the place this stream. If I try... Yeah, that should be louder. Oh, was it? How is it now, Cricken? Yeah, no worries at all, Tipsy. Thank you so much. Enjoy the lurk. Yeah, I don't know. I could have sworn I just saw it, like, shooting up then. Let's see what it's like now in any case. Yeah, so the game, it should still be quite loud, right, the game sound, but you can still hear me over it? That's such a delicate balance, because I do want people to be able to hear the songs, obviously. At the start of the show here, right? Did you, Cricket? I mean, Lee could have redeemed the tab, and, oh, goodness. Oh, there we go, guys, redeemed the tab. It's a bit quiet now, is it? Okay. Nice one. Is that a pretty good in-between? I think it might depend on the song, obviously. Golden Bomber. I was kind of half expecting a Gold Finger Japanese cover. Yeah, I kind of really want that now, to be honest. It sounds good now. Oh, thank you, God. Yeah, sorry if there was any kind of unpleasantness on that. Yeah, the audio balance is always such a tough hit on these kind of games. I mean, I probably shouldn't talk too much anyway, because I do tend to start playing worse when I do. Oh, I like this one. Yeah, Lee, I saw you were playing Stardew. That was really cool to see. It's The fact that quite a few of you are playing that has got me wanting to, like, I got Stardew Valley ages ago, a good few years ago, and I feel like for, like, the first in-game week or so I really got into it, then, for not really any good reason, I just kind of ended up putting it down, but, like, Jittery's played it a load as well, yeah, and I've got, oh god, this is gonna be hell. I've got a history of, I love Harvest Moon as well. There's quite a few of them I played a heck of a lot of. The Game Boy Advance one in particular. God. It's stars, this again. I cannot keep up with this. I like the song though, it sounds like an F-Zero song. Oh, wow. Poor fingers back. Oh, Jazzy XE is about to crash. That's very unresponsive. Help, someone help me. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you so much for the follow, whoever that was. Thank you, Poppy, in a second. How have I played this? This is like half the notes. Oh, the game's giving us a pity. Yeah. Oh, good lord. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, David Shaw. Thank you, my fingers, for not just giving up and dismembering. Really appreciate them for that. Oh, Armor. How are you doing, Armor? Oh gosh, what are you yucking it up now? Oh gosh, what are we talking about? Oh gosh, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a mod for that, gosh. I don't think I could bring myself to do that, even if that would be an expected aspect of a typical film. Let's have a look. Oh, a challenge run on Stardew Valley. Sorry, Lee, you said that ages ago. Is that like a Nuzlocke in Pokemon? Like a kind of restricted challenge on that? That's cool. Oh, you're back on Attack on Titan, Jittery, nice. I will get on that eventually, I promise. I want the Attack on Titan. I was gonna say theme, but there's several themes on there. Get all of them with this. This looks familiar. Well, if it is, I don't know where it would have cheered it, but... What's that guy in the background? Ow. We have to lose the combo at some point. Oh, God. So look. Hello, Faz. Wait, is that a Bleach song? Oh, is that really a Bleach song? Oh, are you guys joking that it's not a Bleach song? Oh, pretty. I tell you what. Tell you what, just for the hell of it, I'm gonna. Ah. How are we out of Taiko song requests as well? Oh, sorry guys, I don't know why the... Let me have a look at that. That shouldn't have run out. I didn't think I put a finite limit on that. I just had it so they would kind of be every minute they would come back. But yeah, the Taiko request has run out, isn't it? Oh, that's cool, Jitsu. Nice. Oh god, I'm going to end up doing a dancing game on stream at some point, aren't I? Oh no, I apologise in advance for that horrendous visage. Cricket. Possibly, but I still didn't want that to... Yeah, why is that run out? Because... So, well, let me just take the cooldown off that. That was, There we go. So is that going to be back on now? Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that's... Sorry if anyone's been trying to request songs. Yeah, I'll... I think the price is enough of a kind of barrier of that, not have like 10 in a row or whatever. So here you go, Pretty. This is the one Disney song that's in this. I don't think there was any Disney DLC. I mean, there probably was, because there was like DLC for everything. What's that first? Oh, goodness. Oh, actually, yeah, Faz, that's a stupid joke shout-out. Didn't I do that? Picked the perfect quote-unquote game for you, didn't it, Faz? That's... Oh, it's perfect. You actually do have Sega headquarter ties, right? Oh, God, sorry, I just saw... Oh, yeah, we'll do... forgive me, guys, I only just saw that. We'll do Evangelion first. You don't have to twist my arm to do Evangelion, don't worry. Just for the laugh, we'll do it on extreme, which I'll probably fail, but 7 stars, so might be okay. Probably not. Yeah, Faz. Oh, there we go, fella. And Sonic R soundtrack is perfect for playing it out of a boombox as well, isn't it? How are you doing, Faz? Thank you so much for coming in for that. Yeah, I watched the first season of Bleach, so I would like, I read that first opening was really good for it. I would like that in this. So yeah, we'll do Moana after this. And yeah, the requests are back on now. Sorry again about that. Yeah, this was a mistake on extreme. I'll keep up with this. Yeah, there you go, Garge. Yeah. Well, there's too many alternating ones really close together. I have not figured that out yet. I don't know if there's like a way to practice that. I would like to get better at this, but I can't even. Yeah. Let's just enjoy the song and I guess just be happy we've done it on hard difficulty. Because yeah, that is not happy on extreme. Wow. Oh, the game's telling me to try harder as well. I get that a lot. No worries, Jeff. Thank you so much for coming in. No worries on the early night, fella. Have a good night, Jeffy. Thank you so much. All the best. Good night, fella. Okay, so let's do Moana now, and we're gonna drop the hard on that. Even though extreme is 6 stars, which sometimes we'd be okay with. I need something a bit more gentle. But yeah, I like this. They actually did stay with the Japanese version of this song from Moana. I do wish this had You're Welcome on here, but this is a lovely song from that film as well. Okay, imagine if it had like the big kind of materialistic crab in this as well. His song. I want to hear that song in Japanese. Think about it, if you watch like a Japanese film, a Disney film dubbed in Japanese, you must like hear crossover from like anime voice actors, right? Like I'm just imagining it's like Maui in the film played by someone who's in JoJo or something like that. Sort of adjacent. I remember hearing that the Chinese version of Beauty and the Beast, apparently Jackie Chan dubs for the Beast in that. Yeah, honestly, they could sell a Disney-themed version of this without happening by it. There we are. Hello, Ubellion. I don't think we've got much of a Digital Foundry friendly game here, Ubellion, but hopefully still a charming one, all the same. What's this? Why won't you let Armor read? Because he's not allowed to, or we can't read. Oh dear. One of them. Either way is quite a cruel fate, I think, but maybe the illiteracy more so. Give it a train song, shall we? Again, on extreme, because self-preservation is a fleeting concept we don't take too seriously around here, apparently. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Jeff was on Crash 4, wasn't he? Ah, you Marianne. It's a lovely illustrated look, isn't it? It looks lovely on like even on the 4K TV as well. I assume they're probably 1080p. Oh, there you go, there. You Marianne, there's some Digital Foundry. Oh, some of these I do feel like this one sounds familiar. Gosh, here we go. I don't know if some of them are maybe like the closing credits of an anime or something. Yeah, this I definitely recognise. Where have I get this? I can't mash the buttons that quickly. I do love this. Oh, Jesus, this is so exhausting. Oh, is it pretty? That's from Naruto, is it? I never watched Naruto, though, so how would I... Sounds like the song... Oh, Jesus. It's a bit too triumphant for that, unless it's like... Unless he wants to play that from the, I was going to say the Angels perspective, then. That's the wrong famous anime. From the Titan's perspective. Oh, bless you, Cora, thank you. I want to play this game on an N64 controller. That would be a game, that would be one of the few games you would use the left front on, I think. So we are using the D-pad on this. I think this song was in the DS Taiko game I imported. Put Ben up there, enjoy Burnout Paradise. Imagine Paradise even, Paradise City in this game. Oh, this must be exhausting on the drum peripheral. Oh god, I completely lost this one. Oh my god. It's so hard to keep up with. Yeah, I understand this won't be everyone's cup of tea, this music. I find it really fun. Oh gosh. What's this? Oh, go on, man. Let's buy the Undertale pack. Come on, then. Yeah, there is loads and loads of DLC for this game, and I think I'll try to see if I can wait until it all goes on sale. But yeah, let's we can treat ourselves to some Undertale fun, can't we? I might turn the game capture off because I don't think card details will come up. But... Oh, actually, I tell you what, that's going to be too much of a pain to buy through the store anyway. I'll do it on Yeah, go on then. Oh wow, they've got the armor. This is the Final Fantasy. That's the Final Fantasy 3 overworld theme, isn't it? They've put into this 14 song. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Jittery, do you not want Megalovania? Oh, you mean the car details? No, I don't worry, honey. I'm not that easily, maybe I am, actually. Not in this case, I'm not that easily, messed with. Yeah, but this was a request from you yesterday, wasn't there? Yeah, there we go. If I, yeah, just buy an Undertale, the Undertale music. Go on then, you guys twisted my arm. I could spend £2.49. I might buy the Ghibli pack as well. That's like $3.99 for 5 songs. Oh, it has got Ponyo. Oh damn! I might actually buy that as well. Oh, Cora. I mean, you can see this View gift card that's probably expired, but I've had in my wallet for ages. Scandalous, I know. Right, here we are. Oh, Inus! Oh, Inus! I've got it. I shouldn't say that too loud, I've got people in the other. How are you doing, Inus and company? Thank you so much for the, Thank you so much for the, raid. Oh my goodness, Inus! Oh, thank you so much. Subbing for 12 months and 2 raids this week. Oh, bless you, Raina. Bless you, mate. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. We're doing some very, very Japanese Taiko drum madness and wrecking my poor controller in the process. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, bless you. Crick. Is this a time for me to be thankful I haven't set up quotes? But we have set up the Benny Hill theme from Song Request from the other day. Right, let's get back on this. For any of you who have come in, first of all, welcome. Second of all, do you know Undertale? Because we're about to play. I just got goaded into buying DLC for this game, so we're going to play some Undertale songs. Specifically Megalovania, which is the one everyone loves, isn't it? So who we got? Hello, we got Kurt, we got Blue Coconut Monkey, thank you again for the follow the other day. OMG, it's Rachel, we got Rota Baron. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Again, thank you, Raiders. It's lovely of you to raid in again and sub as well. Thank you so much. Oh, it's the Smash Brothers version as well. Oh god, this is. Oh, we're not doing it on extreme. Oh, here you go. For those of you who've come in, this is it's quite a song to see how this game works on. But oh, nice Blue Coconut. Here you go. Oh no, Cora, I fear, Cora, I've gone down a rabbit hole with this. Like, I'm looking at the Studio Ghibli pack for this, and I'm like, I would like to play the Ponyo on the Cliff by the Sea song, because it's so jaunty, and it's like a nursery rhyme, and I love it. This is a bit less of a nursery rhyme, though. God, wish me luck. Yeah, welcome everyone again. Thank you so much again. Oh god, thank you so much again, Raiders. You can see why we didn't pick the difficulty. Oh god. Above this, right? Yeah, this, how did the rest of Sims go? How was the very, very pink strip? Oh god, no, is it too fast? Yeah, maybe this might be more of a medium song for us. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I cannot keep up with this. Yeah, I probably should be expecting Megan. Maybe it would be ridiculously difficult in this. Oh my god. God, they had fun chant in this one, didn't they? I do recommend this game, but if you like your fingers, it might be a bit cruel on that. Jesus. Yeah, I don't think we're passing this one. Oh my god. Oh, actually, we did. Oh, that's a nice surprise. Oh my lord. That feels, that's one of those ones where it doesn't feel like we passed it, but I guess there's nothing a broken clock striking the correct time twice. Actually, I don't immediately recognize this song. Challenge if you don't get all perfects on the hardest. Oh no. Oh, I should have known it would come to me showing my bank card on stream. Through a few more parties in that place. Oh, you get into the building aspect. That's cool, Aidas. It's no, fair play. It's yeah, the I mean, especially on the later Sims games, it looks like the building options are really extensive on that. Friendly. Init Famalam. Init Famalam. That sounds like Black Betty. Ooh, Init Famalam. Ooh, Init Famalam. Sorry, that's the latest film I've ever done. That's saying a lot. Actually, no, this will be. Oh, goodness. How's everyone else's evening going? Oh, this does sound familiar. Oh, yeah, I can't place where this happens in the game, but yeah, I do remember this melody, though. Oh, yeah, the... Yeah, Undertale is meant to be really big in Japan as well, though. I mean, it does seem like something like the gaming audience. With Lapra. Oh no, I've lost a bit for this. One of those ones that's gotten worse as we've gone on, I think. Oh no, we might have it back. Oh, no, we haven't. Once they've shown up, I believe that is like a gold rank at that point. It's again, I'm a bit surprised now. I feel like we've... Oh no, we just lost a gold rank. Because the end of that was really hard. Oh, it might be Tipsy. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've played Undertale, and truth be told, I never actually got the... I actually never did get the... Oh, is this like a remix of the main theme, it sounds like? Because I've never hit Megalovania in context as well, because I didn't want to do a genocide run. That is how you get Megalovania, isn't it? That's the most chav thing you've ever heard someone say. God, do people still say chav? Oh, wow. That one, I'm surprised that one's still in vogue, gosh. Oh, no worries at all, Cora. Thank you so much again for the raid, fella. You take it easy, alright, Cora? Thank you so much, fella. Later. Let's play some, Oh, nice Tipsy, yeah. Oh no, I'm tempted to buy more DLC on this. Someone stop me. Oh, just like an orchestral suite, is it? Oh gosh. Oh, this is really nice. Okay, I really love this remix, actually. I think it's a remix, but I don't think this is from the actual... Oof, gosh. Yeah, that was really nice, wasn't it? Oh, let's have a look, Tipsy. The VI Fair Club DLC. Oh god, the music in that would take me back. I can vaguely hear it in my head. Oh god, there's a kitten, is he? Aww. Oh, okay, Tipsy. Yeah, I've done a neutral run, and then I don't think I actually ever got the proper ending on the pacifist run. I did go back to do a pacifist run. I think I got a bit in over my head on it because there's like a few requirements you have to get for like the true ending of the pacifist run, right? I should go back and do that at some point. Here we go. Oh, Eckhart, nice. Aww. Yeah, that was lovely, wasn't it? This is just hopes and dreams, save the world. Oh, okay, Tipsy, yeah. Oh, that made the entire true pacifist run worthwhile, Eckhart, nice. No worries, Tipsy, that does seem that's really confusing. Oh, goodness. Oh, dear. Oh, goodness. Oh, right. Anyway, yeah, those are really nice. I'm quite glad we bought that. I'll try and steady myself from buying too much more DLC on. Maybe the Ghibli pack I'll buy, and then I'll try and add that for now. As I said, I'm hoping maybe they'll do, well, this game came out in 2018. I'm hoping that'd be long enough for them to do a sale on the DLC eventually. As I say, though, even with that, the amount of DLC in this. Oh, it's when they throw the triple one at that. Oh, God. There we go. Oof, gosh. We turn the sound down a bit because folks are in bed. Oh, hey, Tipsy. There you go, buddy. I think, gosh. Yeah, Lee, have you played Audio Surf, Lee? There's a few PC, rhythm games that have that same thing as well. I don't know what anime this is from. Howlin'. Let's have a look. Anime Howlin'. That brought up a YouTube video, small, and that's spelled SMOL, small anime girls howling at the moon. And then Howl's Moving Castle. I don't think that's... I don't think that's related, right? Oh, gosh. Oh, actually, bless him, Monumental Awfulness, aka Bulk Bogan, he actually got me that, bless him, Audio Surf 2. I need to get back and play that a bit more. I think Audio Surf 1 might have been the first Steam game I ever bought. I remember buying it in like 2008 and just about being able to run it on my rubbish laptop at the time. I was half expecting that to be, hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. What that same rhythm? Yeah, I hope you all enjoy this. A very different change of pace from my usual stream, but I hope you're all enjoying it. I didn't pre-face this at all. I don't think... I only knew I might fancy streaming this earlier today, so I hope you all enjoyed. Probably not too much of a surprise this is up my alley, right? I love happy cutesy stuff. That also kills your fingers. Ooh, there you go, Gotch. Nice cheeky tap. And I have no idea how long I plan to go on this. I'm gonna have to keep going, honestly. It's trying to go ridiculous on that. Oh, here we go. Pop Team Epic. Which I did do earlier, but we'll do it again. It's a show I really need to watch more of. I've seen really funny clips of it. Oh, you need Incinerator here for this. Oh god, you're feeling that weekend, that Friday feeling, are you, fella? Is your weekend gonna have Stardew Valley in it, sir? Is there a Stardew Valley song that fit this game, do you think? They're all quite laid back songs in Stardew, aren't they? At least the ones I've heard. Yeah, this is a bad family, isn't it? Oh. Oh, there we go. I think I've only really hit the sprint songs, maybe for obvious reasons. There you go, honey. Oh gosh, Lee, it's been a while since I pulled out the Sonic joke book. Hopefully we'll all have forgotten the hilarious doozies in there by now. I'll be fresh again. There we go. Winter sounds melancholy. What year are you on in it, Lou? you say you were playing it with your partner as well, Lee? It seems like it'd be a great co-op experience building a farm like that. If Tails lost one of his tails, where would he get a new one? A retailer. It gets a new tail of a retailer. Do you like that, Cricket? Yeah. I probably told that joke like 3 or 4 times. Worth it, right? Again, please say if Bonnie is wrong on either my voice or the game. Yeah, I might look into the... Oh, that's cool food, isn't it? I'm a bit loud, am I? Oh, no. That's amazing. I like that routine because that's quite easy to set up. Well, relatively. I put them... I put them on the original box. Yeah, I do like that they're technically compatible in this game, but... It's such a... Maybe if there's like a way to set a playlist on this game. Quite good for that. Tissue box. God, am I genuinely too loud with that joke? I'll just silently play this game looking melancholy. Oh, Cabin Rider. Yeah, these, I liked these two, but I don't know what they're from. They didn't say what. Like, I don't know if that's Lupin the Third, maybe? I think I have 4 armor. I used to have 5 because I got 4 when Donkey Konga came out. And then Jungle Beat came out, and that you couldn't get that without them. So, and then eventually I finally gave. I think I gave one away to Louis Boy, actually, who some of you might be familiar with. Because he went to Nintendo South Wales meets as well. Oh, you are joking, cool guys. Yeah, no, it is a sickness. We'll get some proper use out of them with actual supported games before long, I promise. It is about time on that. But that's a very fun buddy request. You bet. I think I did try playing Soul Calibur 2 with them, because I think that was like surprisingly kind of workable. Although you actually would like to be able to move in that game, and that's not really happening with those. That's like the Dreamcast had the fishing rods test. Will a game work with the fishing controller? The GameCube had the bongo test. It's great. Oh, Smash Brothers as well with I was gonna say do DK's Final Smash with them, but his Final Smash is no longer the bonkers, isn't it? Suppose you could still do on Smash Wii U and well, this is quite nice, isn't it? Oh god. Why play there, less so. Yeah, I'm not directly familiar with it, but I know what Kamen Rider is. It's... Would it be under Sentai? Like a guy in a well, superhero costume on a bike, right? Hence Rider. Oh, we might have plugged that up at the end there. Oh, we did! Oh, that was going alright up until a point. Alas. Gosh. I guess I modded the Bongo's microphone into them? I'm not really sure. Illfinity. You're right there, Illfinity. That's my chip. Oh wait, can you... Oh, sorry if you've been hearing the chat region. Not the nicest sound, admittedly. Oh dear. Yeah, we had Miranda earlier. Yeah, go on, we'll have Pokemon again. We tried it on Extreme earlier, if I recall, and that was horrendous. Here we go. Oh, good to hear, Affinity. How you enjoyed Secret of Mana overall? I think that game is really cool. It is also quite janky in a lot of ways, isn't it? Maybe the teammate AI, but God, it's just so pretty and has an amazing soundtrack, doesn't it? I'm glad they've made it very available as well. As well as the sequel, finally. I think it's Kasai who would request the, like an English cover of this theme. Someone did on YouTube. That's why I got quiet managing this. It's fun. I haven't seen a single episode of this era of Pokemon, but... Oh, great theme. Actually, I think I did see clips from... I think it might be this era of Pokemon where the animation suddenly started getting really good. Or Ash had like some really funny wild take expressions. I guess that's kind of a Magikarp in the back there. Ish. Oh, nice ability. Yeah, no, I'm a big retro head, so very much for you that. Lots of 8 and 16-bit stuff. Oh god. I mean, he is a forever infantilized individual, isn't he? Bless him. Just forever to remain 10, isn't he? Well, speaking of Pokemon or Pokemon adjacent things. Oh, we need Nick Raptor here for the Yokai dance. Yokai Watts dance. I love it. I get this is like some people's kryptonite, this kind of peppiness, and that's fair. I find it really endearing. That's when the difficulty's not too high, which it's manageable, at least for now. Here we go. Oh wait, not yet. I think now we go? Not that I guess. Still not really played Yokai Watts. I played a demo of one of them. Have they localized any of the Switch ones? I don't think they have, actually, have they? Oh, there you go, Penny. Are you a fan? Nice. Yeah, it seems like a cute little series. Seems like they have fun with the crazy yokai designs, right? Yeah, the theme's adorable as well. We are unlocking songs as we go along. Ooh, Doraemon! I would claim to have an encyclopedic knowledge of Doraemon. I do know... Those of you who know Danganronpa, Monokumo is apparently voiced by the person who voiced Doraemon, which is like apparently really disconcerting for like a lot of Japanese players who grew up with what a cutesy character Doraemon is, and then Monokuma being a bit more sinister. Like the comparison like here to that is that would be like if they got the voice of Winnie the Pooh, so Jim Cummings, I guess, to voice him over here. But I guess not just that, but actually he used the same voice. Oh, that's just cute, but... Okay, it's another song where I just feel like I'm having so much fun singing it. I feel like this just needs to be like, we need this clip with just a caption that's just like adulthood and me like swaying happily to the Doraemon music. Oh, it's the happiest day of my life. Oh, goodness. Oh, thank you for tagging me, Trin. The only non-destructive game you've seen me play. It is funny, because I have played, like, slower, like, story-based games or stuff like that as well. But, yeah, it does seem like lately I've been playing the really bloodthirsty stuff, haven't I? Especially like Doom or Hades or whatnot. But yeah, it's I guess my controller's the victim of the violence this time. Such joy off this trumpet. Aw, you better. Aw. You scribing haikus over there. I love it. Who's a Shin-chan head around here? Do you remember that being aired on... What channel was that aired on? I'm trying to think. I do remember that being showed over here. Like the early 2000s, I think. They're like Rapscallion, isn't he, Shin-chan? I do remember the dub being really funny. They did seem to capture the, at least seemingly capture the tone they was going for. He's like 5 or something as well, isn't he? Yeah, I still got the impression he was like Japan's 5-year-old Menace the Menace. Oh, no, we didn't say that. Ah, Shin-chan's challenge. Bit too tough for us. Ah, God, we'll have One Piece again. We'll try Extreme. Even though I'm like 70% sure we'll fail it, but... Oh, God. Especially if I'm looking away. But yeah, we'll go for a little bit longer. Maybe not too much longer. I feel like I could get a headache from this if I'm not careful. Yeah, we'll raid someone at some point. Again, thank you everyone so much. It's we'll kind of try and stick to this pattern roughly of streaming every other day. Not a guarantee. Oh, cricket. Very well. We'll do that right after this. Oh my God. I'm gonna have some horrendous anime extreme difficulty songs 2 in a row. Cricket, did you see the third Eva movie got delayed again? we might be able to clear this. Got a great chorus this song, hasn't it? Like, I'm really looking forward to it again to this bit. Oh, just about got the. I don't think completely top rank, but sort of top rank. You mean the fourth? Oh, is it a fourth one there? Oh, that's handy. It's the next song anyway. Oh, there we go. We did fail though, so yeah, we did. On extreme, so let's have some fun, shall we? I saw the first one of those. I actually didn't like it when I saw it, unfortunately, but I've since watched a bit of the series, and I love what I've seen of that, so I will get back to it. Yeah, I'm remembering this now and why this went so bad in the first time. I'm not sure if this is a cover or not. Yeah, this I don't stand a chance. I mean, this is where it says, alright, just mash everything. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I think there is like a practice mode on this. I might try to practice bits like that in isolation. Yeah. Pretty tough, eh, honey? Pretty tough. It is the original. Yeah, it did sound like the Sinner, the actual Sinner for that. Oh, Cricket, I did share with Jittery earlier, there's a cat version of the Evangelion opening. I know we've done this a million times, but we've got to do DBZ again, haven't we? Yeah, there's like a cat version, and it's just the Sinner saying nyan 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 nyan, like just doing that the whole time, and it is the original Sinner. They got her in to do that. And they animated it pretty well, the entire cast in the iconic opening of Eva, like, just as cats. It's pretty wild. You belly. Actually, there is a higher difficulty, because you kind of unlock a fourth one after the, wait, is it four? No, a fifth one, I guess that would be. That's how numeracy works. Let's play DBZ, shall we? I might make this a sound effect. We have got Dragon Ball Z from the Western opening. AKA Rocket. Which is fun, but this is the bad theme, isn't it? This one's just so inspiring. the actual animation, the animation of the opening is so good as well. Like Goku Cloud Surfer with his sons and the cutest thing. But Piccolo like T-posing on the cliff looking very important. Yeah, it becomes a bit of a wash. Oh, damn it. I think we did clear that before an extreme, but not that time. No worries, God. You're all the best, fella. Thank you so much, man. Have a good one, okay? Good night. Yeah, some odd ones on this. You've got like, apparently YouTube has a Japanese theme song? I don't completely know the logistics of that. Actually, we'll do a classical one because we're not going to get to them otherwise. So well, let's make it a bit lemonsy. So, yeah, go on. We're probably not going to clear it, but let's give extremely good. Oh, look, they're all dressed in proper suits. Yeah, it's got a bit of a burn thrown to classical music aficionados as well. Oh, no, I regret everything. Okay, screw it, let's try them. Oh, nope, nope. When life gives you lemons, you pick extreme difficulty or mayhem difficulty, I guess it would be on lemons. I regret it. Oh, I love it. Look at them in their suits. I love that. Guilty as charged, you million. Oh, he's kitten. God. Oh, I think this was in the DS Taiko game I had as well. I mean, they don't have to pay licenses on this, right? Yeah, this is a bit more our speed, I think. Yeah, I think this is like the same note chart. I'm remembering this now. Yeah. Oh no! I think we were going for a complete combo now, I want to say. Maybe. Oh, my goodness. Can you have the little animated sushi dude in the top left, isn't it? Oddly. They are really cute, the characters in this, aren't they? That would be good fun. Like some of my early streams, I had like animated characters in the corner. Well, I'd say we'll do a few of the Toho songs. Okay, we'll see how this goes. I was obsessively playing this one over and over earlier. And I did clear on extreme, but it did get pretty ridiculous. Oh, you better. Thank you. Yeah, this one's for Jackie from Toho. Nice, here we go. I always get, at some point during that, I just crack. Oof, goodness. Hey, hello, Fire Rabbit. Oh, happy Thursday, intern. Hope you're doing wonderfully. No worries at all on the look and the work. Hope that's going well for you. Thank you so very much. I think we'll go back to them in order. Where were we? We got to Chalala. Or Mariko-chan. I think this is like a really long-running one. I think some of these they've gone for like childhood nostalgia ones. Yeah, kind of with the Japanese audience in mind. This is like a really long-running one, I think. Oh, I like that bit. What a squeaky voice in the back. Okay, this is a jam. I think that song might be like the most effective antidepressant. Oh, I've got nice bit of water going through me, belly. It's well, I did have a strawberry protein shake earlier, so maybe that's helping propel me through. We do love Totoro, but I guess because we have done that. So why is this 5 stars on hard and then 1 star on exchange? I don't always completely understand how the system works on that. Like, is extremely easier than hard on that? Let's see. I mean, this might be another, like, nostalgic children's anime. Here, isn't it? Yeah, I reckon I'll end up playing this quite a bit over the weekend. It's hypertux in me. I don't know, in a way, it's kind of a shame it doesn't have like any kind of... It sounds strange to say story modes, but like some kind of adventure mode you'd progress through. I guess it's not completely necessary, and there is the other game on Switch that has that. Give this a real... Oh my god. Oh my lord, what have I signed up for? Change of pace from the last song, isn't it? Hey, good guy, how you doing? Oh my god. Welcome to the exhaustion. Oh my lord, how you doing, good guy? Yeah, funny thing, good guy, I bought this on eShop. Oh, thank you, Affinity, bless you. Thank you. Yeah, so good guy, I bought this on the eShop for £12.50, I think it was, or something like that. I wanted it since it came out, but I think I struggled to justify either with the drum. I think even on the eShop it was like 49.99 quid. But I was just looking, and there's an Argos nearby that has the game and the drum for 64.99. And I'm kind of thinking, could I maybe pick that up, sell the game to get a bit of that back to make that less of a naughty purchase? We have tried as you can see, we have tried the bongos with it from the GameCube, which work, but with an asterisk after work there, because you can't navigate menus with them. So they're a bit of a pain on that, but you belly. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I don't know how the bitrate's faring with this. I did turn the bitrate down earlier thinking, oh, this probably won't be that bitrate heavy game, but maybe it is with how quickly the notes move. Yeah, rest your eyes, you belly. I should probably leave a gap between me playing this and falling asleep tonight. It's going to be a bit ropey on the eyes, isn't it? But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Gig. I love this kind of... I won't claim to be an expert. There's only so high I can go on it, but I do love rhythm games. I'm so glad they're localizing these now. And we were saying as well, like, it's cool they keep these on this basically the same. I think they kind of realised people buying these will want all the Japanese stuff, so... Yeah, streaming this has been has been quite nice as well, just to incentivize me to play some of the songs I wasn't familiar with, as opposed to just playing the Dragon Ball Z theme again, or the Evangelion theme again for the millionth time. Yeah, so you have to alternate between. We haven't cleared this, have we? I thought it was like wrapping up then, but oh gosh. Oh, let us clear it after that, please. It's gonna be like a final stage in the game, isn't it? It's how long it is. Okay, we have to play it at least. I'm gonna get the Taiko effect, aren't I? I'm gonna see these notes when I fall asleep. Tetris effect, eat your heart. Oh, I have the I have the uni crunchies going well, Gig. I hope you're able to take breaks on that. Bless you. It's cricket. Oh my god, I want Dragon Force in this game so bad. Oh wow. Okay, we are gonna drop down to normal on this because normal is still 7 stars. And it sounds like it'll be ridiculously quick. Really? Yeah, Gig Guy, I'm really tempted by that. As I said, I hope I can just sell the game it comes with and just play the digital copy I've got, but I don't know how much the game would go for it on its own. Like the Micro Machines guy who could talk really quick, but as a Vocaloid lady. This is the song to play at weddings, I think. I can't believe this is needed difficulty. Has everyone attempted to cover this at the same tempo as well? You're definitely taking advantage of the Vocaloid technology for it to be this quick. Oh god. Chaz's first dance reveal. Yeah, you'll be there to see it, my friend. I think that's our first full combo tonight as well. Probably because that's the first time we did the difficulty a bit more our speed, I think, but... Oh gosh. Yeah, I wouldn't mind the drum on this. Yeah, apparently YouTube has a theme song. Holy. Good old Steve-O in love there. Bless his heart. Bless his cubic heart. Cubular? Cubic? His cube heart. Whoa, YouTube has a kick-ass theme song. How did I know about this? I don't know if it's maybe for like a Japanese YouTuber or something, but I just like the idea of YouTube having a theme song. This is what plays when you load up Raid Shadow Legends. I think I saw I think I saw Super 302 has this with the drum. YouTube you. That's it. I could have had a gold. I don't think it's gold. I think silver, is it? Like when it says 100%, I could have had that, but. Oh, is that what it is, good guy? Oh, God. Yeah, it's a fun little boss, that. Yeah, like that. I need like a Robotnik version of that, me. I'm sure like there's enough episodes of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog that I'm sure I teach Major could have him send YouTube over and over. Oh, that's pretty cool, good guy. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I was asking for that really, wasn't I? Oh, it's the pop. Oh, I love the strings in this. Ooh, this is a jam. Which I'm completely blundering. Let's have a look. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we'll do a few more. I feel like I'm on the cusp of a headache, which might be the sign to... It's very Moorish, this game. Alright, let's do the notoriously nefarious alphabet song, but not at an extreme this time. Because, that sent me catatonic, frankly. Oh. I tell you what, Infinity, you can just say a song if you want. Don't worry if you don't have enough points on that. I think a lot of you gave me bits the other day, bless you again. Thank you so much for that. Alright, everyone pay attention, this is an important one. I need like, I don't know, I need like co-workers or like adults of importance to walk in on me playing this. Specifically with this song. Would this be more or less embarrassing than someone walking in on Final Fantasy X during the laughing scene? Either way, I say it'd be delightful. Yeah, that is such a difficulty hike from that to extreme. We don't actually cry when we do that on hard, so you belly easy as ABC. Get God, the absolute bum. It's a good version. It has like a... Is that a key change? At the very least, it has like a reprise that sounds a bit different in a cool way. What was this song again? Yeah, go on. We'll try it on hard this time. Go down a bit. That'd be more fun to watch, more embarrassing. Nice. Yeah, thank you again, Infinity. Ooh, Faz, what song do you have? Tell me. And we got Undertale songs now, Faz, as well, if that's of any interest. And I do, Cricken. Ooh, Bad Apple. Yeah, I think that was the one after this, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll do that. Ooh. Yeah, the Toho songs on this, especially Bad Apple and... Oh, and this one, actually. But, oh yeah, but speaking of Toho, here we are. Which again, I first knew from that Ronald McDonald Japanese remix song you saw everywhere. Like, the late noughties. And it actually showed up as a boss theme in the Toho Metroidvania I played recently. Lunar Nights it's called. Really cool game, man. I really enjoyed it. Like, it was so weird too. This is like, oh, it's the Ronald McDonald song. I'm always like falling off the bench all the time. Ooh, this is tough. Remember, difficulty down the notch. Actually, I think I find this harder than the extreme version almost. There we go. Ran, Ron. Which one was the Bleach song again, or did we say there wasn't a Bleach song in this? I'm sorry, Paz. I don't know if there is one. That original Bleach opening was really good, wasn't it? Yeah, let's do Bad Apple. This Toho song's good as well, but yeah, Bad Apple's like the all-time classic, isn't it? Where is it? Oh no, not there. Where are you at, Toho? There we are, that's the one. Really recommended that, Lunar Nights. I played through that in December. Oh, I didn't stream it, just kind of on the in handheld mode on Switch. Really cool little Metroidvania. Really good pixel art. That's apparently it's not like an official Toho thing. Apparently whoever owns Toho just lets people do whatever with the name, as long as it's not like too extreme in certain ways, I guess. Bad Apple, I've been saying. Ah, Cricken. Oh, you've been making a fool of yourself, Cricken. Bart's missing his glasses. Oh no. Yeah, the video for this song is so good, isn't it? Yeah, it's a great song, this stuff. It's fair play, quite a big one as well. Oof, gosh, there we are. Yeah, the fact there's so many songs on this does kind of ease the pain of how much DLC there is, but gosh. Carnivorous Carnival. Is that a song on this? Oh, cheers, Infinity. Yeah, I don't think there are any Final Fantasy songs on this, unfortunately, which really makes me want Infinity. Have you played Theatre Rhythm? It was on 3DS originally, right? The Final Fantasy Rhythm game. I had both of those. And that was kind of the revelation of like, oh yeah, every series that has good music should have a rhythm game on it, shouldn't it? It's I mean they just did one with Kingdom Hearts as well, actually, which I think my brother got that and spoke quite highly of. Carnivorous Carnival. Oh yeah, that is a Lemony Snicket. Is that a song as well in Taiko though? Oh, it is, yeah. Carnivorous Carnival. Where is that one? There's definitely any way to sort through these by what would that be under? I don't really know what kind of song it is. I've probably gone past it, haven't I? Ah, there we are. Oh, it's a Namco original. Oh wow, this sounds cool. Yeah, I think this was £12.50, as Cricken says about. I think it was about that. Let me look it up. It's a really good site for this. PS prices. There's a way to kind of track when stuff goes down in stuff on like digital game stores goes down in price. See if I can find the. I forgot we had Benny Hill on. Nice. Oh, we need Benny Hill in this. We need every song in this game, I think, don't we? Yes. Let's have a look. Yeah, this goes without saying this is highly recommended. There's, as I say, there's a PSP one of this as well, which. Oh wow, apparently CD Keys has the kind of sequel to this for $24.99, which is like both packs, and that's usually $44.99. So I might buy that actually. I certainly bookmark that. Oh, wow. I'm glad I went on this little journey now. But yeah, this is usually $49.99, which is quite high, but yeah, it went $12.49 during the Christmas sale. So hopefully if it goes on when it goes on sale again, hopefully it'll be that cheap again. Oh yeah, there is a demo. There was a demo for this. I did play that. I think it's got 2 songs on it. Yeah, I did give that a go. I really want to like it because it's like Yuji Naka and a lot of like classic Sonic team talent. And it is charming. It's got like a bit of Nights into Dreams kind of aesthetic, but it kind of plays like the bits in Nights where you're just the kid jumping about, and those are the worst part of Nights, which usually aren't that long in the original game because you end up being Knights and flying about. But yeah, it seemed a bit slow, and it didn't really run very well on Switch either. I'll give it another go. The demo's on Steam. I'm really rooting for it because I love seeing that kind of like old school talent re-emerge, and like that kind of like really colourful platformer as well. Like it's a really cool 3D one, but yeah, it was a bit kind of sluggish and didn't feel very polished, but I would like to give it another go. I feel like it's going to bomb really badly sales-wise and maybe reviews-wise, which would be sad. I really was rooting for it, but we'll see how it goes. Worst comes to it, play Nights into Dreams again, which is still really lovely game. I only had to see half of that to be like, oh, he's quoting episode 2 again. Yeah, we're not. Wow, this is an extreme song in hard mode track, isn't it? Yeah, this is definitely 7 stars, wow. Cool as hell song though, a Namco original, apparently? Sounds quite Ridge Racer-y, and there is a Ridge Racer song on this as well, but... Okay, you know what, we're going back on this, we're going to do it on normal. Yeah. Sorry if the lighting looks a bit creepy on me as well at times. I noticed the auto light adjustment on my camera is sometimes gets a bit horror filmy. Glow sticks, please. See, I was thinking of episode 2 again, because I was like, oh, death sticks, the things that guy is selling, and then everyone's all like, you need to go home and rethink your life. Oh, really, Army? Even on PS5, it was quite rough, yeah. I'm really rooting for it, as I really wanted to like it. Still had a little bit of fun with it, just jumping about, but yeah, it did feel kind of... felt like it needed a little bit more to it. Like, even just like, part of the gameplay, really, or... I did download the demo on PC, so I'll see how it is on there at some point. Oh, and also, did you guys see Yakuza 3 to 5 are now on Xbox and PC? I think they're on Xbox, they're definitely on PC today. So I'll pick those up at some point. I'll probably just buy the whole collection. You can get them reasonably cheap individually, right? But I think my eventual plan is to play them all eventually, which maybe I'll do by the time I'm 50, I don't know. I've still got Kiwami 2 to start. I think this on my exercise playlist, this song. Yeah, that was a cool suggestion. Thank you for that, Ubelian. The Amico version. Oh, goodness. Tempted to get Game Pass. Oh, nice, Kraken. Oh, this guy falls on Game Pass. Nice. Yeah, I'm sort of adjacent to Game Pass. That EA Play thing that EA does, that's like 80p for 1 month at the moment. On Steam. I think that deal goes until like the 8th of March, I think I saw. And I've decided I'm gonna like pick that up at some point. Like I put a reminder on my calendar app, just to be sure I don't forget. I'm gonna use that to play through Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And maybe 1 or 2 of the indie games EA have published as well. Oh really, Cricken? Yeah, I can imagine Yakuza 3 is a little dated. I know this sounds a bit daft, but I was a bit disappointed to hear Yakuza 3 to 5. They don't go above 60 FPS on PC, so I can't get them higher than that on my high refresh monitor. So I'll probably just play them on the TV when I play them, but honestly, I suspect that is like maybe the engines are very particular and how they work and of their time a bit. So maybe they weren't easy to get working on that. Oh, good guy. Oh wow, Armor! I fully, you could really marathon through that, can't you, Armor? Like a series like that. So I fully believe you could do 0 to 6. Oh no, good guy, you can't decide between. I'm afraid I kind of agree with Armor on both. No, I would understand the reluctance, just to save a bit of money. Did have a PS4 at the time. No, it's fine. I love that that series is available. I mean, hopefully they will get on Switch. I think at the very least they should get like Yakuza 0 and Kiwami on Switch. Although I know the director is kind of, the series director has said he doesn't feel it's a good fit for the Nintendo system. I think the Switch would be a good home for it. I think the Switch is kind of shown enough to have like a varied enough user base. But yeah, I always kind of looked at the Yakuza series on the side for a while, and again, forgive me if you can't hear anything of what I'm saying at the moment. I think it's not too loud over my voice. Yeah, I was so happy when they started coming out on PC. Yeah, I love 0. I really liked Kiwami as well, but oh man, 0 is so good, isn't it? I still want to go back and do stuff on it. I think if you were to say which Yakuza game someone should play first, I think it would either be 0 or 7 at this point, right? I mean, actually, Faz, you could speak to this because you've been playing 7, haven't you? It sounds like 7's a good kind of soft reboot point to start as well. Yeah, it's an odd one, isn't it? Yeah, I dug it. As I say, I think with this kind of game, I have the tendency just to go towards the songs I know. Like Flight of the Bumblebee. which we're gonna try on hard, and we might end up backing out because that might be quite tough. Yeah, that might be a good shout, good guy. Yeah, it's I mean, I'm gonna wait to buy the remastered Yakuza collection because I feel like by the time I want to play 3, that would be several months down the line. Like after I finally get through Kiwami 2, which I meant to do in December, but alas. But yeah, it's I'll probably grab all of them. Play original Yakuza 1 first. Yeah, I would like to give it a go. I don't think I'd commit to a full playthrough. Oh, no worries, Lee Cumber. Thanks so much, and all the best, fella. Good night. Oh, nice armor. I will say the Danganronpa. It's called Danganronpa 3, isn't it? The anime. I wasn't terribly satisfied with it in the end, although I'd say it's worth watching now, but there's like some cool stuff in it. They have great openings and close. Well, mainly the openings actually. But I love Danganronpa V3. I love the bonkers things that game does. It's not everyone does, and I do understand that, but I was kind of there for it. Yeah, that's a good. I could see that, you know. It's good just to play them, space them out a bit. I think like every 6 months or so, I probably have to play through one. Yeah, Zero is like one of the ones you could spend loads of time with, isn't it? Some of them are a bit shorter, although they still all have a lot you can dig into in the side stuff, don't they? Who knows this jam? Bit of back bad memories of getting chased by the bees in Crash 2 the other day. Genuine question, does this song appear in the B movie? If not, why not? Ah. I haven't seen the B movie. I don't know if that makes me uncultured swine, though. Prince Batman's being chased by bees IRL. Oh, God. Oh, wait, is that the same guy from, Judgment? I really hope Judgment gets ported. That game looks really cool, but... Yeah, wasn't that, like... Yeah, that... Oh, wait, no, is that a different one? Yeah, it's so cruel to kind of treat people like that. Yeah, it's... really not kind of... befitted of the crime, is it? But yeah, I do want to armor. Yeah, I had fun with Ultra Despair Girls. I do think it goes too far in a few places in terms of it gets a little too dark in ways that it kind of stops being darkly comedic and just gets a little gross. But there is some good stuff in Ultra Despair Girls. I like the kind of dynamic between the two main characters, and I actually did enjoy the third-person shooter gameplay. And I know it's like janky and whatnot, but there's great music in there as well. Yeah, I don't know if that's anyone's favourite Danganronpa. Good use of hasty rumble in this game as well. This does sound like a song that could be in Lemmings easily. Surprisingly, it wasn't really. D2, yeah, oh god. Yeah, I don't know which I'd consider my favourite. Danganronpa. I think probably would want to go with the first one just because of what impact it has on me. Although it doesn't end that amazingly compared to, say, the later ones, I'd say. Going to be in this, he should be forced. Oh, Jesus, Crick. That's some corporal punishment stuff. Oh, you belly and bless you. Yeah, I do get you on the Spare Girls armor, yeah, it's... I will say V3 is thankfully better in that regard, even if there are still... There's usually one or two bits in the Danganronpa games where it's like, alright guys, calm it down a bit. But Ultra Despair Girls is the worst for that, definitely. This is nice, isn't it? Well, pretty good variety. Obviously, a lot of it is peppy J-pop, and we love that. It's nice to go to the cultured realm of public domain. Yeah, but thank you so much, everyone who's still here. Bless you. That's everyone who's tuned in. I definitely didn't expect to be on this as long as this, but of course I. Nah, Crick. You know where Jeff is, do you? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying that card. Yeah. It's quite nice, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I see a Greek god, a Greek related name in there. I'm just thinking Hades all over again. Again, the idea is to play that. I'll tell you what, we'll do one more, we'll do this classical one we unlocked. And then should we finish off with Katamari? Ooh, Faz. Maybe this one could be from Bleach, maybe? Yeah. Give or take. How much of Bleach did you watch, Faz? I really got into it for like the first season. And didn't really drop off for any good reason. Like, I read that far in the manga as well. But I never actually got to the Soul Society. But I did play the 2 Bleach DS fighting games. Mainly because they were by Treasure, the Gunstar Heroes folks. They're actually really good little fighters with really nice pixel art. I remember the first one was quite active online as well, surprisingly. It's the fun version of this one. Oh, what? Oof, gosh. I think it's called Ichi no Hana. What's all the non-filler of Bleach? Oh, cricket. Yeah, I remember liking the first season. Like, I don't know how good it's considered now. I don't know how tolerable Con, the little teddy bear thing. I don't know, I reckon he's probably still fun. Yeah, I remember the opening for Bleach was really cool. Ichi no Hana. No, I get that with Danganronpa 2 armor, yeah. God, I wish there was like a search function, or like an A to Z kind of thing. It's, but yeah, well, I'd say I think what we'll do, we'll finish with Katamari, and just out of curiosity, I'll try the online mode and see if we can find anyone. I assume probably not. It might be worth a go. No, I don't think that's... I think that might be on the PS4 Taiko game, Pretty. Yeah, it's got to show we don't have that on here, actually. That seems like that'd be perfect for this, doesn't it? So, would it, forgive me, Faz, would it be under... What did you say it was, sorry? Ichi Rin no Hana. Yeah, if you want, we'll play that as well, if I can find it. I don't know if maybe it's one you have to unlock. What's Race in the Storm? Oh, that sounds like a pop. Let me check the game songs. Ichi Rin. I think this gets confusing because there are a lot of songs exclusive to the PS4 Taiko game. Let's have a look. Hey, hi names, how are you doing, fella? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun on this. It's just with the Pro controller, I'm very tempted to get the drum bundle because it's in August for $49.99. Yeah, thank you for coming in. How are you doing, then? How was is it Strange Brigade? The game you were playing? That looks really fun, man. Yeah, it's the one you played on the Bud service, isn't it? Zen. Oh, is that the Zen? Is that the... Yeah, sorry if it is on here, Faz, and I missed it all. Well, sorry if it's not on here, regardless. Because that's the Your Name one, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, sorry about that, Faz. Yeah, I hope we're all doing well. Again, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. We'll do this, then we'll do Katamari, then we'll try and find an online game and probably fail. God, here we go. Yeah, I've also seen the kind of sequel to this they did on Switch, the RPG one. That's cheap on CD keys. It's like half price on that, I think, or like close to that. So I might be about to buy that as well. And the drum controller, and oh god, what is this rabbit hole I've gone down? Namco have got me, guys. I'll buy all the... oh god. All the expensive DLC and also knock my Switch out of the dock. Because it's where my legs are. Oh, nice. Oh, well, not nice on them getting DMCA'd. I did wonder if that would be the case with this Nims. Yeah, if it's just the VODs get muted, I don't mind too much. I just obviously don't want trouble during the stream. Oh god. During the stream, like me kicking my Switch. I had no idea you'd stream this Nims. That's so cool, man. I did want this on release, but I think I struggled a little bit with the price, but then when this went so cheap on the eShop, and I thought I wouldn't yearn for the drum, but I actually do kind of want it now. Especially if I can get it from a nearby Argos. Just mask up and get my toy drum. Honestly, I still love it on the controller, but yeah, it's... I have had the chance to play with the drum at like a Nintendo South Wales event, and yeah, it's it's pretty cathartic, isn't it? Good way to antagonize the neighbors, maybe, but... Right, we've got to do Katamari, haven't we? Oh, nice then. Yeah, I might have to get the drum. It's been a while since I bought a... I ended up with loads of these. Yeah, well, since I bought like a plastic instrument for a game. I'd probably still happily play Guitar Hero again, honestly. It's really then. Did I feel like maybe like the image of you playing this, I feel like that's possibly entering my head. Maybe I saw it once. It's so good. It's been a lot of fun streaming this. I hope everyone's enjoyed. It's been quite a change of pace. I love peppy, crazy J-pop and all the rest of it. So I'm quite happy to while away the hours on this. And I don't know if you found this, Nims, as well. I love streaming it because it's a good incentive to not just play the songs I perhaps know over and over. Like, I'd probably just be doing the Splatoon and like Dragon Ball Z themes over and over on this if this is actually like, no, let's go for every song and then have viewer requests as well. Yeah, I think I'm amazed it's in stock and for $64.99. That does seem like quite a good deal for it. I think what I'm gonna see if I can sell the game, the physical copy of the game. If I could sell it for like 10 to 20 quid, I'd probably be happy with the drum for 45. Especially if I'm gonna get the other Taiko games they've released on Switch. Which I think I am. I think I got the bug. Yeah, it's a great song list on this. I'm so glad the Katamari theme is in this. It's a great Nintendo one as well. And I genuinely don't mean this as a troll, but I wish I had access to my PS4 at the moment. That's the most I've wanted that in like over a year, just for the PS4 Taiko game. It's just a different song list than Lockhart. Yeah, not a guarantee, but I am quite tempted to get the drum. I'm gonna weigh my options up on that. Also, I thought I bought this thinking I would just play it like here and there, portable. Nope. Yeah, it turns out it's quite a fun stream game as well. Yeah, I'm gonna be seeing these damn circles when I close my eyes though. I feel like I'm losing focus a bit, so this would be a good time to call it, I think. Oh, wow. I mean, I haven't got a headache, so I consider that a victory. Hey, Jittery, how are you doing? Name's Pixel used to force you to play Train. We did have that one. There's been some really funny ones on this. What I assumed was the YouTube theme was I was just like, oh, YouTube has a Japanese theme. This one. And the guy clarified, perhaps seemingly obviously in retrospect, it's actually a YouTuber's theme. Quite cool. And then I found out the hell that was the alphabet theme on extreme difficulty. And basically nearly broke down. Yeah, that's the one, names. It's so good. Yeah, I love the Toho songs on this as well. And yeah, there's a fair play. It's a. Did you see there's just how much DLC is on this game as well? It's Garth did ask me to buy the Undertale DLC, so I did end up doing. And we got all the free ones there as well, but oh, Soul Calibur 2's on there as well. Oh, I forgot that was there. Nice. Yeah. But God, there is so much DLC on this. Yeah, I'm hoping it goes on sale at some point, and I can just I want the Studio Ghibli pack as well, definitely. And actually relevant to you, then, there's the One Piece anime. There's like a pack, but there's loads. Oh God, there's just so many packs. You just scroll through it, it just goes on indefinitely, seemingly. Oh man. The chat comments been like water, man. Oh my God, Alright, fine, we'll do the alphabet. I was asking for that, really, wasn't I? Where is it? It's not under. Oh, there it is. Oh, goodness. Welcome to my hell. It's just that it's such a difficulty jump from the difficulty below as well. Wait, really, Nims? Do you? Okay, I'm definitely buying that drum now, then. Do you actually get all the DLC in the... Okay, yeah, I'm buying that. Like I said, kind of wasted £2.50 on the... Why? Yeah, okay, I'm buying that stupid drum. Oh, that is a good deal to me. But maybe I was like, oh, this isn't going that bad. I was like, oh wait, here we go. Oh, it's when it's like blue, blue, red, blue, blue without any gap between. I'm like, I can't do that yet. Get that though. Okay, this is where this is where I just break down. I wish I could be as happy as you kids are, but oh jeez. God, I'm not going to be able to write with a pen or do anything with my fingers after this. I think that might be a life goal to somehow clear this on extreme. As you can see, we got quite a way to go. Oh, it just crushes your spirits. There's like bits of it where I'm like, oh no, I don't think I'll get this, and then the hell happens. Yeah. Oh, I have I think those were on this as well. Names. I got like the yeah, like Dragon, which I played like 20 times on this already, as well as the Eva theme. And yeah, we got like Splatoon and whatnot. I don't know if there's like maybe other songs. We did do the Kirby medley. I'll save a few for next time. Yeah, well, I think while I look to raid someone, we'll just see quickly if anyone's online on the... I do need to get going anyway, but yes. I assume though this is probably the kind of game where you probably want to coordinate it with someone to play. Yeah, inshallah. I love them. They're so happy for me to play online. I probably should read through all that. Weekly battle songs. Oh, oh, there we go. There's Train. Oh, I see. I back out of that, and then yeah, we'll see if we can find. I assume it probably can't. That would be good, actually. Yeah, yeah. I kind of want every voice clip they have. They're all so cute, aren't they? Yeah, it just kept in the original Japanese as well, aren't they? Which again, it's just them recognizing. Yeah, people want this as it. Oh, oh, we found someone. Ah. Okay, cool. Wish me luck. Chances it might be really good, yeah. Well, that's quite cool if the online on this is still reasonably active. I can't remember, I think the second Theatre Rhythm on 3DS had online. Yeah, it's really cool though. I still played someone online. Okay, just for the love of God, don't let us lose our combo. They're keeping theirs. Fair play, that was close. They did really well. Oh, that's a nice surprise. Oh, you Bellium. Oh, I'm happy to be of service to good old Harry. The like tiles you can have and all that. That's really cool, fair play. What a pleasant surprise. Didn't expect to find anyone on that. We'll oh, it says a normal league and that. Oh, so we looked on the normal league. Can we find anyone in the hard league? I assume we just get the scariest people on the extreme league. Yeah. I assume maybe normal would probably be the most populated on this. Oh, okay, Nims. I think it might be the same then across the eShop and the box releases, because I think those are all in this as well. I will check to be sure on that. I'll probably still end up getting the drum, knowing me. I like video game tats. I mean, I also like having space, and I try not to like I don't mind getting digital games in a lot of cases. Let's get Nintendo stuff physically. I have got Mario 3D World on pre-order, but yeah, 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 honestly, I know there's like a really good PC homebrew version of Guitar Hero. I honestly wouldn't mind playing that. I do like Guitar Hero. Well, I'm sure I'm really rusty on it now, but yeah, we'll leave it to search. But while it does that, I shall get ready to raid good old Peds. Who's playing? I keep forgetting he's got a PS5. He's playing Miles Morales. Nice. Oh gosh, it does look pretty, doesn't it? I think he's played it in 60 FPS as well. It looks really smooth. Yeah, let's go over and see Peds. I feel like it's been a very good while since I've raided him. I mean, I've also not been streaming much, but getting back to regularity, I think. Yeah, Armor, I hope so as well. I'm keen to play the Bowser's Fury stuff. I know it's like meant to be quite short, but I'll probably stream that when it comes out as well. Is it called Clone Hero? Yeah, Nim. So the RPG Taiko game, if you look on CD keys, that's like the pack, which looks like it's both games. Instead of $44.99, that's $24.99. I am so tempted to buy that. That is a really good discount on that. Yeah, Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythmic Adventure. Yeah, I assume it would work with the drum and whatnot, wouldn't it? Yeah, CD keys. They could sell a code for that. Unfortunately, you can't buy Nintendo first-party games via sites like CD keys anymore, but it looks like third-party Switch games. Yeah, I'm very tempted. I'm sorry if I've just cost you $24.99 for This is Taiko, man. It's irresistible, isn't it? No, I've had a lot of fun with this. Thank you so much, everyone who's tuned in, who's subbed, who's just been here. I really appreciate it. And yeah, this has been a lot of fun. We'll do this again at some point. And hopefully I'll stream on the weekend sometime. Not sure yet. We'll see. Thank you so much, everyone. No, $24.99 on... I'll message you, Nims. Later.
Literally watched one episode